He is a freshman catcher at Cornersville High School on the Cornersville Bulldogs, 15-year-old, who I came first to my attention, like a lot of folks, including Deion Sanders, yesterday, when a video was sent out on Twitter of somebody who was taking video of his son or his best friend's kid at the plate, and just noticed the catcher was flipping the glove off of his left hand and catching the ball that was popped up out of the air, purposefully out of the catcher's mitt, into the bare left hand and throwing it back because the young man does not have a right arm. And it was something that caught so many people. And I wanted to have this young man on the show to just have a chit-chat with him. His name is Luke Terry, and I'm thrilled to have him on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Luke?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Where have I caught you? Where have I caught you?
I'm in school right now.
Okay. Where in school right now are you?
Well, third block. I'm in Spanish right now.
Okay. So we got you out of Spanish right now to have this conversation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as they would say, what, de nada? You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
So Luke, what are your thoughts on folks that want to get to meet you and get to know you based on this video? When did you know that this video had first gotten out there on Twitter yesterday, Luke?
Oh, whenever I got to school, everybody was asking, did I see the video yet? And I was like, I ain't seen it. And then everybody was wanting me to get Twitter because everybody was wanting to text me and everything. And then I finally got it, and my phone started blowing up.
And what do you think of the attention?
I like it.
Mm. So how would you want to be known, Luke Terry?
I don't know.
When it all comes down to it, though, I mean, how hard have you been working on being a catcher, being a baseball player, Luke?
Ever since I started playing, I mean, I've always went out there and gave it 100% and never quit at anything.
Mm-hmm. And so, you were born with a right arm, but you lost it when you were 19 months old. So basically, this is the only life you've known is one with a left arm, but not a right arm. What made you want to take up playing sports?
Well, my dad and granddad's always played baseball, and then I've always watched it, and I've always just liked it.
And who's the guy that you're a fan of?
Well, I like Dansby Swanson.
Okay. That's a good one. And who else?
Tyler Flowers is another one.
Okay. So you're a fan of which team?
I like the Braves. That's my favorite.
Okay. Growing up in Tennessee, you've been watching the Braves, and they're your team. How'd you get hooked up with the Orioles, Luke?
Well, they contacted my mom and asked if they could fly us up there, and the catching coach wanted to do a bunch of drills with me, and then we flew up there and we did all kinds of stuff up there.
And do you play other sports other than baseball?
No, sir.
Okay. Why catching?
Well, my granddad caught, and I've seen my cousins and all them play, and then I don't know. It's like one of the most active places, and I just like it.
Okay. Luke Terry, Cornersville school catcher, the video of him catching caught so many people by surprise, and then, of course, so many people wanting to reach out to Luke, and we were one of them here on the Rich Eisen Show. Do you hear from other opponents who think that they could steal on you because they only?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do you think about that?
I don't know.
When you say you don't know, I mean, does it upset you? Does it make you want to beat them, throw them out? I mean, what do you feel inside when you hear that sort of stuff, Luke?
Yeah, it's kind of upsetting. I mean, you're just trying to judge a book by its cover. I mean, really, you don't know how good the opponent is or anything.
Mm-hmm. And then when it all comes down to it, what do you think your best move is, Luke? What do you think your best move is to which base?
To second, probably.
Second. Okay. I mean, how do you call signs, since that's obviously part of the sport? How does that go down?
I'll do it with my glove.
Is it wrong for me to ask you how you do it? I mean, I don't want to give anything away.
It just depends where I'll put it, and it's just a different sign. The pitchers will know where it's at.
Okay. So that's how you guys do that, and you go through the drill before the game. Well, look, and so I know because I called my buddy Deion Sanders because he said, he tweeted out, I don't know who this kid is. Let's find out who he is. I want to give him equipment and all that. I spoke to him today. He told me that you guys connected last night, right?
Yes, sir.
What was that like?
That was nice.
So the phone rings and you knew it was him, or what was that? How'd that go?
Oh, no, I was sitting there. My phone died at first, and then I had to cut it back on, and I had a few missed calls. So I called him back, and then he was one of them.
Okay. Who else? Anybody else? Drop some names, Luke. Come on, this is it. Who else you got?
I don't know.
Come on, who else is called? Anybody else that's kind of famous that reached out to you?
Not really.
Okay. Well, that's about to change. So he wanted to know, basically, last thing, what your size is. He said he didn't get that from you. So what is your size for your uniform?
We're an adult medium.
Okay, adult medium for Luke Terry. I'll pass that along to Dion. Luke, just wanted to reach out to you because obviously, it was moving to see, and it's great to see, and I know it's something that you just live with, and it's nothing special to you, but for a lot of other people, it's pretty damn inspiring. And certainly for somebody like myself at the NFL Combine who saw Shaquem Griffin do what he did. Did you see what Shaquem did at the Combine?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think of that?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I bet. Hey, Luke, you take care of yourself, all right? And I look forward to seeing. I look forward to you seeing gunning more people down. Now get back to Spanish. I don't want this count as a grade down for you. Okay. All right. You take care, Luke. That's Luke. You got it. That's Luke Terry.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.